So I had a problem earlier in my life. I started learning Spanish starting in kindergarten all the way to college. I took it for several years. Used all the major language learning apps. And then I went to Spain and I realized I couldn't say anything. I didn't have any confidence in what I was saying and I couldn't understand when someone was talking to me. Pretty much my worst nightmare after putting all that time and energy into learning a foreign language. And then I had a moment where I thought, oh, you know why I'm not learning? It's because you have to live abroad. That's the only way you can learn a foreign language. But then I decided to put all my time and energy into learning how are other people learning foreign languages. And I spent hours and hours researching and studying how people are learning languages and the different techniques and processes that people use to actually be able to speak a foreign language. And one of the things I discovered was that people that were successful had a very clearly defined goal. And a lot of people come into language learning with the goal of, I want to be fluent. But fluency is not a realistic, attainable goal for the majority of people trying to learn a new language. And I think this goal of fluency is actually what trips up most people in achieving their goal. So once I redefined my goal to something more concrete than fluency, I started building a lesson plan for myself to help achieve that direct goal. And then things started to click for me. Now, when I started putting in time and energy and effort, it started directly leading me even closer and closer to my goal instead of just spinning my wheels toward this abstract goal of fluency. And now I'm in this really great spot where I'm still learning, I'm still improving my Spanish, but I'm able to speak it almost every single day. And I'm able to hold conversations and I'm able to meet new people and make new friends and hold deep conversations about things that I actually want to talk about in Spanish. And now I'm setting new, more ambitious goals to keep improving my target language. One thing that really bothers me is how many people wish they spoke a second language but don't. And all that frustration with that wasted time and energy motivated me to create this program because I want to help people avoid some of the same mistakes that I made. And there's four things I want to do with this program. Number one, I want to make sure everyone's time and energy directly correlates to forward progress and actually improving. The second thing I want to do is help people enjoy learning their new language as soon as possible. Obsessing over small details is going to absolutely destroy your progress and destroy your motivation to keep going. Three, I want people with a busy schedule to also be able to learn a new language. Most people don't have an overabundance of time to learn a new language. I want to help people learn with whatever spare time they have. Number four, I want to help people learn with a limited budget. You can't afford to travel abroad. You can't afford to pay a tutor multiple times a week, every week. I want to give people free resources to still help them achieve their language learning goals. So what I want to do for you is I want to have a conversation with you and I want to help you determine what your goal is, completely free of charge. Just getting an understanding of how much time you have, what your budget is, and I want to understand what your objectives are in learning a new language. And I'll take that conversation and I will develop a lesson plan specifically for you that will help you achieve that first goal. So please reach out to me today so I can help you reach your language learning goals as soon as possible.